I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from SAKONJI Cosplay, and today we're back at you guys with Demon Slayer.
Episode 2. Last episode we met many characters whose name I don't really remember. I remember Nezuko, Gyu,
Tanjiro, yeah, Gyu, and a bunch of other who just died, so...
Well, yeah, if his name is Tanjiro, well, Tanjiro's family and Nezuko's family, they were killed.
They did.
A lot of blood, a lot of sadness, and...
a lot of everything.
Yeah. Nezuko turned into a demon.
Yeah.
Because she was infected. She didn't eat anyone, and maybe that's gonna play into the whole thing. Maybe if you don't eat a human, you're not completely changed yet. I don't know. Yeah. I've heard that storyline before. So.
I've seen that many times before, just in Vampire Diaries, basically.
Like old vampire / werewolf stories.
Yeah, but usually when they don't eat people, they just die.
In this case, her brother is determined to find a way to cure her. They met with Gyu, who is a demon slayer, a demon hunter. At first, he really wanted to kill that demon, but then she protected her brother, so that showed that was something different.
Yeah.
So he gave them the name of a guy. He said, "Show up at that mountain, and he's gonna train you, I guess."
He's gonna tell you something.
Yeah. I mean, go meet that guy, and she's got that scroll in her mouth that keeps her from going berserk. Like we said last episode, the first 2 episodes of this series we've seen before, but like not completely seen because we were in a convention. We didn't see the subtitles
It's
very
been
much.
half a year since we've seen these 2 episodes, so it's been a while.
And like I said, like I couldn't see the subtitles, so I had no idea what they were talking about. And
I was half sleeping on my seat. So,
yes, and we were going in and out of the room, so there's a lot of scenes that we haven't seen from these 2 episodes. But after that, it's like completely blank slate, so I'm really excited. The graphics are good, the music is great.
Oh man.
I'm all for it.
Alright, so let's watch it, guys.
Episode 2, let's go. Okay. I am loving this. I am loving this a lot.
Okay, so having a keen sense of smell is not a default to become a demon hunter.
But it's something that made Gyu think, like it's something he recognized in Tanjiro that he recognized from the master.
Yeah, maybe I wouldn't be surprised though if the master is one of the best.
I don't know.
Because of his sense of smell?
I thought, I remembered it wrong, but I thought for sure that he trained, like, he was mentioned as, you know, Gyu's sensei.
Maybe
but, the way, and he knows him definitely, and he sent Tanjiro over to him, knowing he was gonna train him. So, maybe he trained under him as well, you know, that's how he knew.
I find it funny though because technically Tanjiro only said that he wanted to save his sister and find a cure for her. Never said he's gonna become a demon hunter.
No, not in those words, but he knows. Gyu said to him that the demons might have the solution, and if you want to go to the demons, you can go expecting to ask for a cure and you expect it to be given to you. You're gonna have to fight for it, so he needs to be strong enough. That's one thing we find out about this kid, especially in this episode, is he's got the determination, he's got the motivation, he's got a purpose. He's just not strong enough yet.
Yep.
So
even said so himself.
Yeah. So that's all he needs. He needs to become stronger. He needs to become an actual demon slayer and hold his own against the demon. Because against the other one, the one we met, I mean, if it wasn't for his sister, he would have died.
True.
And he said so himself, like, it's not the same smell he recognized from his family's house when they died. So there's probably, like, certain levels of demons. And maybe that was a very low-level demon, like a demon that wasn't that powerful compared to, like, other demons that are so fucking strong that there's no way that a kid like this and his sister can, you know...
different demons. Simply.
Well, for sure.
One human being would have the same sense as another human being, you know what I mean?
No, I know, but I'm expecting that this demon is not, like, just as strong as all the other demons, you know? Otherwise, like, why do you need, like, masters to defend people? Like, I'm guessing anyone could kill them.
So, we kind of learned something about the demons. If you chop their heads off, they're still alive.
You need to crush their spine somehow. That's how the body died.
Yeah.
And you need to crush the head. So we'll learn more as he becomes like a slayer.
Does that mean though that if you chop every single limb of a demon,
it's just gonna regrow.
Those limbs gonna regrow and just be alive?
I don't think it's a good idea to chop anything, because like the body was still fighting and the head was still fighting, so that makes like two enemies.
Yeah.
So you gotta know how to kill them, like a Titan from Attack on Titan. Like, you need to learn how to kill them in one blow somehow. I'm excited to see, like, I'm excited to learn.
I remember the first time that I saw the demon burn with the sun. I remember it was that fast though. It's
like a vampire.
It took seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds for him to burn to a crisp. So I'm a little bit scared for Nezuko.
I am not sure, but I wonder if this show... It's fiction, obviously, but I wonder if... You know, sometimes, like, for example, in Naruto, there's a lot of folklore, Japanese folklore.
Mythology, yeah.
And it borrows from the mythology and what god exists, what god do they have, and what that god does, and its history. It borrows a lot from that to create, you know, names, techniques, and just folklore in the show. I wonder if they got inspired by actual Japanese folklore that calls back to their version of the vampire.
I remember I saw a video who talked about monsters and folklore in different part of the world, and there was a part about Japan.
Yeah.
And I don't recall that I saw something that looks like it.
But you might not know all of it.
But
or it's the author, it's someone outside. It's the author, it might be just the author's interpretation of a vampire, but the demons in this show share a lot with the vampires. Or blood scent triggers them, sunlight.
We can maybe probably see as their demon or confronted to the light, and what's purer than light, basically. You know what I mean?
Well, light represents, you know, good and stuff, whereas darkness represents evil. So you've got that. But it's a nice spin on a vampire, and they call it a demon, but it's a vampire for me, you know. But it's a really nice spin.
Well, it's true that it does remind me of. You remember in Twilight they said that if you cut a vampire, he's still gonna be alive, and his limb are still gonna.
And the fact that in some stories you have to cut off the vampire's head.
Yeah, you cut the head and you burn it at the end.
Yeah, there's it's similar.
It's similar. Yeah.
There was one thing I wanted to talk about. It was Nezuko's ability. It looks like the scroll she's got is keeping her docile, but even though I see she seems almost naive, almost childlike, compared to the girl we saw in the first episode, who acted almost like a mother. You know, she acted like an adult. It seems like now she's gone back to being a child, you know? But it certainly gives her a certain amount of control over her ability. It seems like she can, you know, control how much she wants to feed into her demon-like abilities. I don't know if the scroll is supposed to keep that away for good, and she just can find the strength to overcome the scroll in order to, you know, reach her abilities and protect her brother. But if she does, it just goes to show that she really cares about him, and I love this. It's gonna be easy for us to care for them, and they're gonna make a great team. That means that, you know, he's gonna train for sure, but he's always gonna have her with him.
Yeah,
I hope so.
Like you said, I also love that they show us how much she struggled when she saw the corpse, and she was
the blood
salivating in front of the blood and the corpse.
Yeah.
And even though that she was in front of that, she chose to protect her brother. but I'm wondering if maybe later on this going to be
gonna
more
create a problem.
even more difficult than it is right now.
I don't know. There was a lot of blood, but facing a situation like this, especially if Tanjiro is not in trouble or if he's not around, I fear that she might give in to her urges. So the scroll is not like that powerful. Like she could maybe overcome it just because there's like she's really hungry. If she doesn't eat, eventually she's gonna become weak, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I said that maybe it was a seal to keep her dinner primal features at bay at first, but maybe it's just a bamboo stick. Who knows? Maybe it's just a bamboo stick.
It doesn't look like just a bamboo stick, but I mean...
You know what I mean?
We don't know enough yet about the folklore, about the story, about what works and what doesn't work in the show to guess. Like, are scrolls used in this show? Is magic a thing? Like, the first guy, Gyu, looks like he can control stuff like water. And in the opening we see a lot of elemental, magic. But is magic a thing? Like, is it just like calling onto the power of someone? I don't know. Is the sense of smell, like, I don't know how strong it is, but the other guy seemed capable of seeing like how kind Tanjiro was, so this is not normal.
Well, he sensed it.
He smelled it.
He smelled it.
Yeah.
You know when sometimes you... it's just like, you remember in Teen Wolf? Like the werewolf could smell someone's fear, someone was sick.
You can smell someone's fear. He smelled his kindness. I don't think kindness has an odor. Anyway,
Who knows?
But we'll discover more about the Bible of this show. What makes this universe. And I'm glad that we've got two main characters so far that are very easy to like and support. They are so kind. It's so easy to cheer them on.
Well, we want the siblings to succeed.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. We want them to succeed and be happy. They lost everything.
I know. I'm ready for episode 3.
I'm too.
So we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. Check it out. The link is in the description.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube.
Yes.
So we're going to see you next Saturday, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.